stand. Wait on a sign above, and I am ready, ready. 'Cause I just live for the game. 'Cause I just live for the game. 'Cause I just live for the game.
What are we guaranteed? Guarantee. I think Arlen's gonna say it.
For
The min guarantee. What's 8th place?
yeah, I will say it, and it's 12-7.
Oh, nice.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Best Bet Live. This is Arlie Johnson with you, and for tonight we have the final table of the 2022 Best Bet Summer Heaters main event. This is a $1,500 no-limit hold'em tournament. We started with 374 entries, and of course we are down to our final 8 players. Total prize pool for the main, $497,420. And let's introduce you to our players. They're all going to be battling for the top spot. First place today, $101,146. We'll start from our 1 seat and work our way around. You'll see a trend. This is one of 3 people with the same last name. 450,000 in chips. A lot of local flavor here today at the final table. He is a local Jacksonville resident. Please welcome Lee. Just Lee. Just Lee. No first name. In the 2 seat sits our current chip leader. He has 2,310,000 in chips. Also here in Jacksonville, please welcome Peter Lee. Not just Lee in this time in this case, it's Peter Lee. To the 3 seat, St. John's, Florida. 460,000 in chips. You all know him and love him. Most likely love him anyway. Please welcome GT Jack Sumner. Big round of applause for Jack. To the 4 seat,
Camera on the left side.
1,755,000 is his chip stack. A regular at these final tables, it seems like over time. He is, of course, from Jacksonville. Please welcome Wayne Leonard. There is no 5 seat in our final table, so we're going to skip ahead to seat number 6. Going down I-10 to Tallahassee, Florida. He is currently 2nd in chips. 1,820,000 is his stack. Please welcome Dusty Nelson. In our 7 seat, our only player from outside the state of Florida. He's got a chip count of 640,000. From North Augusta, South Carolina, please welcome Cruz Carroll. To the 8th seat, he has a count of 750,000 in chips. Down the coast from Melbourne, Florida, please welcome Brian Kent. And rounding out our field, again from Jacksonville, 1,150,000 in chips. A round of applause for Jason Lee. Yet another Lee. 10th place was another Lee, by the way. We had 4 of our top 10 with the last name of Lee.
Everybody here from Florida?
Just a little quirk. All right, gentlemen, we are moving to 50,000 ante, 25,000 small blind, 50,000 big blind. We're going to start with the button in the 9 seat because of our 9th place player being in the 1 seat. Before we went to a live stream, we are going to play big blind only for this hand. The button will remain in the 9 seat the next hand. We have a lot of time left in this level, 35 minutes plus. Jacob is our dealer. Good luck all. Jacob, shuffle up and deal.
Good luck, everyone. Congratulations again.
Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Best Bet Live. What an eloquent introduction there from Arlie Johnson. He is the go-to guy for tournaments here in the building, and he has spent a lot of hours making sure this tournament has been run smoothly. Like he said, there were 374 entrants. We are down to our final 8. $101,000 is up for grabs in first place. I wish all of them the best of luck, these final 8 that remain, and may they all run well. The big blind is 50K. There will be a single big blind, as Arlie mentioned. Our 9th place finisher was knocked out in the 1 seat, so Lee is going to be playing a single big blind, and the button will stay next hand. I am also joined by Ryan Big Country here across from me. He's taking care of some of the producing aspects back here, making sure you guys have all your questions answered. Ryan, say hello to these beautiful people.
Yeah, guys, what's going on? Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday evening. It was a little bit of a longer wait than anticipated, but we are back at it with the final table.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience from top down. A beautifully ran tournament. Like I said, there's 100K up top. There's almost $500,000 in the prize pool. $497,000 in the prize pool. And I am extremely excited to be back here and to be commentating over this poker, this final table. As Ryan mentioned, it was definitely a lot longer than expected, but that only speaks to the level of skill here presented in front of you.
Yeah, and absolutely.
To actually, excuse me, not to cut you off,
Yeah,
Ryan.
absolutely.
To preface it, our 9th place finisher got it all in, ace, king versus aces. So it was definitely a grind, and we finally got down to our 8 players remaining, and I'm excited to see what they bring to this final table.
Yeah, in fact, everyone that made the final day today was all in the money. The min cash for 41st through 47th place was $2,671. So obviously, we haven't done that in a while with our main events, but yeah, everyone that made it today, all were in the money, but these 8 here, they are playing for that $101,146 first place prize. So a lot of action to check out for sure. The payouts have been posted in both the Facebook and the Twitch chats. YouTube, if you want to check it out, see what the payouts were, just do ! Payouts, and they will be displayed in the YouTube chat. So, yeah, lots of good stuff here. I did see, by the way, that there's some predictions already. Some people have predicted that Lee is going to win this tournament. We don't know which Lee, but a Lee is going to win this tournament.
Yeah, there are 3 on the final table. All are already, obviously, here in the top 8. But Peter Lee, to be exact, is our chip leader. He started the final table with $2.3 million in stack.
Yeah.
While we were getting down to our final 8, we had 9. So what we did is we played from 9 on down to 8, and then we streamed the 8. Peter actually came to the unofficial final table with a little north of $3 million. He doubled up 2 of the players here at this final table and is still the chip leader. So he has been doing an amazing job. The cards have been running well for him. And it's not a surprise to see him be a chip leader. So I'm looking forward to it. Let me go ahead and engage with you guys in the chat. I just wanted to take care of the pleasantries, let you guys know what's going on, and obviously let you know what's at stake here. But let me go ahead and see what you guys are talking about in the chat. Slim Jim, what's up to the booth? Here's to a good stream. Cheers. Cheers as well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. If you're still up in D.C., thanks for tuning in. Ladybug, how are you doing? You got your predictions early? Yeah, Lee, I mean, he's a Peter Lee. Is an overwhelming chip leader right now. I think Dusty and I believe James there in the 4 seat are close to him in chips as well. Tim, hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. If you are friends or family of some of these fine folks at the final table, let it be known. Let me know who you're rooting for. We're here to have a good time. We're going to be here for a long time and a good time. You know, the saying is, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
We're going to be here for both.
Yeah. That's the way it's looking for sure.
So let's pick up with the action. It looks like Brian in the under the gun 2 position is going to make it 100. Make it 100,000 with 2 4s. Peter there, the chip leader with ace 4. So one of Brian's outs there is in Peter's hand, but he is going to go ahead and fold. GT Jack, it's been a long time coming. He's made a few final tables, but he's been known to battle it out and kind of be anywhere between like the 20th to like 11th spot. You know, he was kind of out of a few final tables, but I will say this much. He has made it.
Yeah, he also was in the event number 1 last weekend, and he was in that like final 16, but then busted out before able to get to the final table. So kind of like what you're saying, but he is able to make it this time around. But it's a stacked final table too. I mean, obviously we talked about both the Lees there in the 1 and the 2 seat. And both those guys play with each other on a regular basis, especially like in the higher stakes games like the PLOs.
Yep.
They definitely know each other's tendencies, but
yeah,
here we
it
go.
looks like Jason Lee is probably going to get 3-bet by Lee in the 1 seat. He picks up pocket 10s, and the only 3-bet here is going to be all in. Blinds are big. Not too many big blinds for Lee, so he's going to immediately rip it in here with 2 10s. I think Jason's probably going to give this up. So he made it, what, 125? So 300K more. That's about 6 bigs. And he has about $1 million in chips. Also, I have good news to anyone that's asking about our new location. Here, following this hand, me and Ryan are going to give you guys some exciting news.
Yep, Johnny kind of broke it a little bit yesterday, but obviously we will remind people of the big news of what to look forward to on Thursday, August 25th.
Yeah, so Jason's going to go ahead and fold. But your Lost Lawn Gnome, it's pretty good. There is, our new room is opening, obviously, Thursday. That's when the doors are going to open up. We had to say some farewells to some coworkers. I've been here since 2016, and some of the coworkers that I call my friends have been here with me all this time, and they're going to spread their wings and move to the new location. So I had to say a lot of goodbyes. If I didn't get to you, if I didn't see you, and you worked with me, it's been a pleasure, and I'll come and see you and donate as soon as I can. But as far as is there going to be any big tournaments, promos, tournaments, and all those things are still kind of up in the air. I'm not going to know too much about that. I'm pretty sure the employees, the shift managers, those peeps are going to find that out come Monday and Tuesday when they're over a meeting and discussing those kind of things. But
Yeah.
I would assume there's going to be some kind of opening festivities. So keep your eyes on our website, keep your eyes on our Facebook page, and we'll let you guys know. I promise.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting for that room. Obviously, I know we definitely said, our goodbyes as far as like working together in this room. But obviously, we're all pretty good friends for the most part, so we'll all, still hang out, stuff like that and everything. But yeah, exciting times with that new room starting up on Thursday, August 25th, 10 a.m. Cards will be in the air. It's going to be a fun time. Definitely going to be some good stuff for sure. But yeah, lots of things happening. It is going to be fun, to say the least. Yeah, all the big tourney like circuits and series and everything are still going to be here at the Jacksonville location. The Jacksonville location is still going to be the main hub, but yeah, I mean, obviously, Orange Park has their own promotions and tournaments that they do as well. St. Augustine will also be the same as well.
So we got Jason here in the under the gun position. He's going to bump it up to 110. Oh, GT wakes up with 2 Cowboys.
Oh boy, here we go.
And this is an immediate all-in. He wants to give a little posturing here to not show that he's that strong. But this is definitely going to be an all-in as he gets it there across the line. And now if you're Jason, it's only, what, 175,000 more? Oh, blinds are 50K. So he's going to want to count. And I think he's going to need to find an ace. Otherwise, GT Jack is going to find a double up. Fun fact, though, before we got to the final table, GT Jack took quite a hit. He got it in pocket queens against Jack 9. And, well, I'll tell you all about it here in a second. Let's go to a 5-card run out.
Yep,
Ace-4 spades versus 2 black kings. Clean flop, clean turn, and a clean river. There's a double up for GT Jack. He's going to go ahead and move a little north of 600,000. He was on live support, but now he's doing just fine. Jamie Friedland, hey GT, hello Adonis, how you doing? Do you know if the St. Augustine room will have the same cash game limits as Jacks or OP? as far as those specific details, I'm not necessarily going to the new location, and I don't want to tell you guys anything that's wrong.
So Johnny actually answered this question yesterday.
He did?
It is going to be relatively similar to our Jacksonville location. Yep, it is going to be like the buy-ins and the games that's going to be offered in St. Augustine.
Same thing?
Are going to be relatively close to what we offer at our Jacksonville location. Yes.
There you go. Oh, Lee's picking up 2 10s again. Under the gun, 25.50. All right, so he's just going to go ahead and raise it up. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie, I'm sad to see Johnny go. Johnny is the guru when it comes to the live stream. Any problems we run into, it's normally call Johnny. So.
Oh, it will still be call Johnny.
It probably will. I mean, you know, we're going to need him when we need him. But gas is expensive, so we want to make sure we only call him if we absolutely need him.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, before we broke down to 8, GT Jack got it in. Jack 9 of spades versus 2 queens. The flop was 10, 7, 4, 2 spades. Turn brick, river brick. Could not find the potential double up in that hand, but he is still alive. He's still hanging on. Yeah, so, oh, look at GT with ace, queen of hearts. They say it's either good to run great at the beginning of the tournament or at the very end. And it looks like that run good has hit GT towards the end and right on time.
Hey, actually. I mean, that's what you want, right? I mean, look, you get the ace queen suited here. And there's Leo pocket 7s.
Leo's going to do a little inventory. Wants to see how much he has in front of him, what the blinds are at, where his position is. You have to take into account all these things before you can make a move. So he's going to go into the tank here. Hey, John, what's going on, my friend?
Also, guys, yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, we do appreciate you guys watching, but make sure you do hit that like button. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. We did get over 7,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
And there is the ace in the window, top pair. Very good kicker for GT Jack in position. And it looks like he's trying to trap Lee, and hopefully Lee doesn't bite on this pump fake here. He's not going to bite on it just yet. I think GT has the bet here on the turn, yeah.
And, yep, snap fold from Lee there. But as you mentioned, you know, here it is, GT Jack.
How many tables in the new room?
Johnny is finding out that is going to relay that information.
I was like, it's like somewhere Galatians is right. It's somewhere in the 40s.
I think it's close to that, but it might be a little bit more. Johnny will have the. Johnny will be texting me that info as far as how many tables we will have in that St. Augustine location.
Perfect. So yeah, we got a lot of different things going on, and it's a fun time to be. Well, poker's alive and well, and with the new room, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it as much as possible. I cannot wait. 20 pit and 29 poker. I don't know how you know that, but I feel like you're right.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I feel like he's right, though. It sounds good. Ace Jack looks good for Brian.
Yeah, it is.
Brian's going to pump it up. He made it 100,000, so it looks like that's what's going to be the open. Exactly 2x. Peter in the big blind with 9-6. Keep in mind, 100,000's dead. So I understand his holding is pretty bad, but you already have 100K dead. 100,000 of my tournament bucks are dead. I can't let him go without a fight.
We'll see this flop here, a 5, a deuce, and a queen.
JL says that's right too, per Sage.
29 cash, 20 pit is accurate. Okay.
15 stud tables, okay.
Yeah, okay. Definitely not 15 stud tables. That part is definitely not true.
Shane, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time to be around. I know the live stream is gonna. We're gonna try to make sure we can freshen up the live stream, run some new games, get some new faces. Obviously, Ryan's back here 3 days a week, so he's going to try to have a big part in that. We're looking forward to him doing bigger things with the live stream. Isn't that right, Ryan?
Sure.
Yes, it is.
Sure.
It's going to happen.
Sure.
I'll have my hands full, obviously.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Tori, or do they have room to add more tables if needed? I have not seen the location at all. I want to be like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I definitely want to kind of breeze on over and see what I can get into.
You want to see it for yourself.
Yeah, I want to run around in the building, see what's going on. But I am excited as Peter's going to look down at ace 6 of diamonds with 2 million in stack. GT, yep. There's the all-in, and GT is going to have to quickly fold.
There it is. Well, it wasn't quickly, but he did fold.
I mean, he postured, and he got me. Because I definitely thought he was going to stick it in. I was going to immediately scream into the mic.
Okay, so
what the hell are you doing?
All right, so here's the actual numbers from Johnny Pham to correct all of you guys. 40 poker tables, 20 pit tables. That's the number for the St. Augustine location.
You
So
said 40
so
poker.
60 tables in total.
Okay.
40 of which are poker.
That's not small at all.
20 for pit. No.
You know, the idea is that they said it would be a small room, but I think OP has like, what, 40 something, somewhere around there?
Right.
We have 88, 60. I mean,
60's
that's going to be a pretty sizable room.
Good size, yeah.
So, yeah, I would hope that you guys would be there Thursday when the doors open. Kind of like a grand opening kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try my best to be there. Obviously, probably not playing in any capacity, but I just want to see what opening day looks like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big size room. Again, our room.
Oh, Peter, look at here on the button with Ace King. The big stacks battling it out. Dusty made it 100K, and I know Peter, he's going to want to 3-bet this. Probably make it 350, 400. I'm betting that's not right. There's only one way to find out. Be there Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you don't believe me, just go check it out for yourself Thursday.
All right, so Peter's going to do a little tanking here. Figure out the correct sizing, or rather the sizing he wants to take. And it looks like that's a rather large sizing. 325?
I mean, this is kind of what you get to do as a chip leader. You kind of get to, create your own sizings. Kind of try to maybe bully the table a little bit.
They're both relatively deep compared to the rest of the table.
Yes,
so
they are.
Dusty says, it might be close, but I don't want to go toe-to-toe yet.
Yeah, still a lot to play for here to, try to battle it out with the chip leaders and everything, especially with this still being a full table, 8 players remaining and everything. Obviously, you want to try to have the rest of this field thin out a little bit.
Well, yeah, and so you have the shorter stacks, like, GT, Cruz, who are going to be watching the clock, watching those pay jumps. It's music to their ears to hear the big stacks going at it.
Right.
This is what they want. I think the last final table we ran some of the shorter stacks laddered up big time because the big stacks just either they both found premium hands and got it in, or one just got out of line. So Dusty says, Jack 10 of hearts, I have a pretty decent chip stack. His chip stack right now, he might be able to finish within the top 3 or 4. There's no need to do anything out of the ordinary here with 8 players, including himself, remaining. Ooh, Dusty with queens. There's GT, 10-9 of spades, opening up to 125. And Dusty's probably going to put him in for the rest.
By the way, guys, with the main event here and everything, just to kind of remind you, the levels are 40 minutes each, so we are running 40-minute levels in this table. So
Thank you, Ken.
GT Jack will fold after Dusty does drop the bet, and Dusty's going to go ahead and take it down. No carnage yet. Everyone's been playing relatively safe.
Also, guys, don't forget, as we did have in our opening promotional slides that you saw before we got this final table rolling, we do have a meetup game scheduled with DQ James from Texas. Texas Poker is coming to Jacksonville. And he's ready to go. He's looking to have some fun, and he said he is ready to bless somebody in the room for that meetup game. You show up, he's looking to put somebody in the game for $600. He wants to put them in, pay for the tables, drinks, and food. He just wants to do a lot of great things for everyone. So this Friday at noon, we're going to have a 1-3 meetup game. He's going to be in the building. This man was so dedicated. He played the Hustler stream last Monday, hopped on a plane, and he'll be here on Friday and Saturday. So mark your calendars. Noon is the start time. The game of choice, 1-3, no limit hold'em. Minimum buy-in 100, max buy-in is $600.
Yep, and he was actually in the YouTube chat Friday night. He is now upped it to be in multiple buy-ins he's going to do for the meetup game.
So people are going to be free rolling.
Yeah, there might be a few free rollers in that meetup game, 100%.
Like, hey, you know, I wasn't really looking to play today. Hey, man, here's 600. Go sit down. Let's have some fun.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I can't say no to that.
No, you can't.
I'm in for 0 and could potentially finish up a good amount.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time, and I know a lot of people in the room have been asking about it because obviously we've been spreading word about it, and we've had a lot of people coming up to us and asking, hey, what's happening with this meetup game? What's going on or anything? And yeah, it's definitely been, the word has definitely been spreading. There's going to be a lot of people excited for that and everything. Just an exciting week in general coming up, not just with the new room opening, but with DQ being in the house here in our Jacksonville location to spice things up in the poker world. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. All right, so Wayne has ace-king, Cruz ace-8 suited.
Yeah, that ace-8 can go up in flames.
Yeah.
Well, so say the numbers.
Right.
Obviously, we know things can change post-flop, but right now Cruz is going to be significantly dominated by Wayne's ace-king.
Well, and then there's Dusty with the 3-bet, 10-8 suited, 300,000.
Oh, boy, is he sizing this up to put it in? Once again, doing a little inventory, wants to know how much is in front of him. Oh, man, it looks like he wants to put out that raise.
He wants to.
And that will get evaporated into thin air as soon as he puts it out because, well, with $1.5 million in stack and ace-king, he's never folding. And he's bringing merch, too.
Yep, I've heard that,
Yeah,
too.
he's bringing merchandise to give away. The man just wants to give away stuff, and there's no stipulations. Just show up. That's it. Be here Friday at noon looking to play.
Show up and be prepared to have a fun time.
I'll be here. I'm not scheduled until later that night, but I'll be here. I'll put a vlog together for the meetup game, try to have some fun with it.
Yep.
And I'm looking to get everybody's beautiful faces in it. Just come by, say hi, I put you in the video. I want to have some fun with it.
Here's the all-in from
Oh,
Wayne.
yeah, we knew that was coming.
Yep.
Ain't nobody
100%
calling that.
was coming, and Dusty's like, nah, I'm good.
Nah.
Yep.
Nah.
Yeah, Wayne couldn't have shipped that in faster.
Well, he's a big stack.
Yeah.
You know, he understands the implications of playing loose or wanting to mix it up. He has a big stack for a reason. He wants to hold on to that.
And you can do that with a big stack, obviously. Steve, I hate to confirm he is not bringing his chair. He is flying, so no
I'll let him get
chair.
mine. I saw the chair he has. I have one similar.
Yeah.
I might try to set something up. My chair is sacred, though, man.
Something sacred about a chair, man.
Isn't it? All right, there's Brian in the small blind, King Jack. King Jack's such a hard hand to play in cash games, so I could only imagine how hard it is at a tournament final table. But
Right.
nonetheless, he is going to check his option. They will go heads up to a flop.
Queen, 9, ace. That's not a bad flop for King Jack.
No. Obviously, if that Miracle 10 comes, he definitely will be looking good. But right now, as it stands, he has the best hand.
Mark, are you asking about the meetup game? Is that being streamed? No, the meetup game is not being streamed, if that's what you're asking. We have our own dedicated live streams for Friday and Saturday night. DQ will be on those, but as far as the meetup games itself, it is not
Did
being
Josh
streamed.
just call him with 10 high?
I think he did. And now the board pairs with an ace.
He's got no pair, no draw, man.
He's got nothing. You, sir, have nothing.
Is he going to try to bluff him? That's the only reason I think you called a flop, right? Are there any good cards on the turn for 10-5 offsuit? All right, so front door flush draw does complete, but the board is paired. And I could only assume if Brian checks this, Jason's probably going to fire. So instead of letting Jason bluff him out the pot, he's going to go ahead and do that himself to the tune of 125,000.
Let me go ahead and try to collect all these extra blinds now. Yep, he does fold, and Brian will scoop that up. No, I mean, Steve, you're not, honestly, you're not the only one that's asked that question, but DQ did confirm to us that no chair will be coming, unfortunately.
We also have our best bet 500 that is in the back of the room. I mean, Dusty here with ace-jack offsuit, and he's facing a raise in front of him. I wonder if he's going to play this aggressively or play it passively. Maybe just call, maybe bump it up, or just fold. All right, then. And if you'd like, we actually are going to go ahead and start generating a list for that meetup game. So all of you have the privilege and honor to get put on that list right now, if you'd like. A quick way to do that is put your name in the chat and put yes. So, for example, my name's Adonis. If I want on, Adonis, yes. And we'll put you on that list and get that list generated for Friday, okay? Those are the instructions. If you'd like to, just let us know in the chat. Good old Dusty. Queen 9 of diamonds is going to make it 100,000 to go. Lee looks down at Jack 8 and is going to have to surrender his blind that he put in. Nah, we got to do it.
Okay, so there's the Sage, by the way, in our Facebook chat did confirm that he has started a list on our page. Sage, is that on the website or is that just something that that was generated elsewhere? That way we can maybe lead some people either to the website, or do you want them to potentially maybe email you?
Yeah, I don't want Sage to wake up with like 30 emails though. The man
Right,
is,
yeah.
The man is busy. He's got
He's
a lot
very,
on his
yeah,
plate.
he's got a lot going on. I just wanted to know what he would prefer. Just the website, our page? Okay.
All right, that's even better.
Yep.
So you find out exactly what those instructions are, and I'll give them to the chat. That way they know exactly how to get to it.
Yeah, I'll let me take a look.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna watch GT drop that Georgia Tech card protector there on his cards and give himself a decision here with Ace Jack. And the decision is all in. A little south of 600,000. Jason on the fence here. Like, this is, I think, close with Ace 10. All right, we'll go ahead and take care of it, my man. Thanks, Sage. So, yeah, Ryan, go ahead and look in the chat. You see their names, put them on the list for the game. Jason's going to go ahead and fold there, and GT gets one through. Lets out a nice smile, you know, because when you're all in for your tournament life with 100,000 up top, you tend to stop breathing. It's a big moment. You know, I want you to call me, but I don't want you to call me. So he's going to get one through. He's going to scoop that up. And we're going to get on to the next hand. You know, I had conversations with Johnny and Arlie and some of the other players, and we can all agree on one thing. This is a star-studded final table. A lot of these guys on this table have played hours and hours and hours of not only No Limit Hold'em, but Pot Limit Omaha as well, and are just multi-game crushers. Absolute crushers. And there's Dusty with 2 kings, speaking of crushing, speaking of running good. And he's under the gun, so he'll go ahead and open it up. 25-50, so probably, what, 2x is what they've been rolling with? Yeah, so he's going to make it 100K. This is such a good spot here. Wakes up with kings, 100,000 to go. You hope one of the short stack tries to get it in with you.
Just saw a comment in the Facebook chat saying they're also tight. Yeah, it's final tournament. 8 players remain. $101,000 is on the line. So, yes.
That 2 pair?
That is 2 pair for Wayne.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
So this is one of those nightmare scenarios, right, where the big stacks go at it. But everybody at this table is good. Dusty is exceptional. So I'm not saying he's not going to lose chips, but I don't think he loses his entire stack.
Right.
Wayne does have him covered, but like I said, Dusty's pretty good.
Yeah.
I know we'll expect the raise here pretty soon. Made it 90. Is he going for like the min click here? 180? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Oh no, he made it 235. My mistake. Just a complete nightmare of a scenario.
Yeah, 100%.
Wayne's in the big blind. You know, Dusty's going to definitely think sets, straight draws. I mean, he has 100K dead already. And both, well, straight draw now gets there. Dusty smartly checks it back. This is just this is a grade A basuda run out for Dusty here with 2 kings. Can you even find a way to go for value on a board like this? Knowing Wayne's in the big blind, and I guess that's running through Dusty's mind right now. Yeah, completely action-killing turn-in river. And you can't help but think, you know, I'm the big stack, he's the big stack. I kind of want to keep myself safe. I don't want to do anything silly, and Wayne shows him the 2 pair, and Dusty is going to go ahead and fold 2 kings. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you'd like to be added to that meetup game list, just comment your name and yes, and Ryan will put you on that list for that game. We'll have the list available as well for the day. It happens, but we want to try and get some names on the list before we get that going.
And Sage, I knew of the Google Sheet because I saw that in there. I just didn't know if there was another place for people to go. But yeah, I got the Google Sheet up here in front of me, so we're good. But I also did get, let's see, Amber, I got you in here. Shane, I saw you say that you wanted in. Jeremy, I already got you. I think there was one other person. Let me, yeah, Amber, Jeremy, and Shane. Yeah, I got you guys.
Yeah, so Jason's had a couple situations where he has raised and has gotten immediately 3-bet shoved on. So he's taken little hits here and there, and now he's down to 425,000, and the blinds just went up. So he's all in with ace 10 offsuit. GT Jack has pocket 6s on the button. Money Dough. Okay, well, we can put you on the list under that name. If you got that's the name you want, we'll put that on. Jamie, I would like to play if I understand things correctly. You exactly do. So, Jamie, Ryan has his eyeballs on the chat. Once you put it in there, he'll go ahead and take care of it for you. Looks like GT is going to get rid of it. Wayne, King 8, and then I think, yeah, Dusty's in the big blind, and Jason's going to get one through. Yeah, Mark, we got you on, my friend. We got you on. The idea is that DQ is going to bounce around from table to table. I think he said around every hour, maybe every 30 minutes, he'll just go ahead and bounce from table to table so he can greet everyone. He's just a man of the people, you know? He doesn't necessarily have a vlog. He doesn't have that. I mean, obviously his following could be a lot bigger if he had vlogs and stuff like that, but he just, he likes to play poker, he likes to have fun, and he likes to give to the people. And our motto here at the stream is for the people. So he's going to make sure some people get in the game for free, make sure you guys are all toasted and got your stomachs full, and we're going to hope to have a good meetup game. Like I said, I'll be in the building. I'm not going to be scheduled till later, but I'll definitely come in, say hi to everybody, shake some hands like I normally do, and try to get a nice little vlog of the meetup game. I'm interested and excited to see everybody come together and play some poker. I think meetup games have just changed poker altogether. It's a lot of fun to look forward to. It's been a pretty busy. It's been a pretty busy 3-4 months. Like, look at it, right? So we had Christmas in July, and this is just from where I'm standing on the totem pole. You know, we got our guys like Sage and Jesse and the shift managers. They're, you know, way up there on the totem pole. As Cruz looks down at Kings, he says, "I will politely oblige and call." Dusty begrudgingly shows Queen 6 offsuit. And Cruz is poised here for a double up.
Uh-oh. May see a Cruz pop off here if he holds on and gets this.
I got this feeling. Just give me a break, man. Oh, okay. But there's no straight.
So he did turn an open-ender.
Yeah, he did.
Some of his open-ender outs were dead, obviously, to a heart, but Dusty had life.
There was a little bit of a sweat there.
Definitely had a little bit of life. Yeah, man, I'm excited too. I'm definitely excited.
Oh, yeah, we didn't want to get it. Yeah, exactly. We get on TV, man.
So yeah, like I was saying, we've had a busy 3 months, 4 months. I mean, maybe busy year. From the dealers, maintenance, all the way up to the guys in the office, Jesse and Sage. We had Christmas in July, tournament series, satellites, new room opening up. Try getting a room staffed, making sure it's ready to go while making sure the other 2 locations run. So it has been a handful and a half to try to make everything work, and it has been working. So anytime I get a chance, shout out and salute to Sage and Jesse and everybody that makes it happen. You guys are amazing. And behind the scenes work too.
Jamie, the meetup game for Friday with DQ is slated for a noon start. We'll get things going at noon. We'll start calling people over at 11:45 to get things going. But yeah, cards will be in the air for the meetup game at noon.
I would say be here 11:30.
Yes, be here at 11:30.
That way you can kind of get ready to go. Just get ready to have a good time. I'll be here early too.
Yep, I will be here as well.
All right, ace-5 suited for GT. GT is going to make the call. Like I said, as the blinds go up, 450,000 doesn't just really seem like that much when you break it down to big blinds. Maybe. Oh, Brian's in with 9-4 suited. He is in the big blind, so he already has, obviously, 120,000 dead, so why not?
Yeah, I got 3 players of flop here.
There's already over $500,000 in the middle, a little under $500,000.
8-5 king on this flop. So Jason's 6s are still in the lead here.
Yeah, GT has about 650 and bottom pair. And I just don't know with the player behind if you can call with bottom. Well, GT's in. GT is in. Eight on the turn, pairs the board. Jason immediately checks over to GT. And GT's gonna do it. Senses some weakness and immediately pounces. But Jason is so short. There's, what, with that bet, 915 in the middle. He only has 300K. And the blinds are coming around. He's gonna fold, though. He's gonna fold and immediately get put in the big blind for a little under half his stack.
Yeah.
How sick is that?
That's pretty gross, to say the least. But GT Jack has been making some moves, and he's been stacking chips in front of him.
Literally, how sick is that? Like you fold, you got 300K in stack, and you have to put in 120,000 before you can even see your cards. All right, looks like it folds to GT Jack. King 10 of clubs.
125, 124.
I don't think it matters what Jason has. I think he puts it in the big blind.
Yeah.
Because he's going to immediately have to put 30K right back in the small blind. Your lost gnome, your lost lawn gnome. We're gonna be streaming until we have a winner. And I think me and Ryan talked about it. Just looking at this final table, I don't think there'll be anybody chopping tonight.
No, this is going to be a long night. So buckle up, get some snacks.
Jason's all in.
Yeah, Jason 100% is gonna be all in. King Jack offsuit. Yep.
All right, Jason, you're in the lead. You got to dodge clubs and a 10.
Right under. 240 on the dot.
All right, so here we go.
Oh, you got crushed there.
I'll get you. You get you. No, king, jack, king 10.
Just club it. Just club it.
Oh, he's open-ended.
Yeah, he is, but
He's open-ended. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Trips
matter.
are good. Trip jacks with the king. GT Jack had some life on the turn. Could not find any help on the river. Jason gets a clean double up. And now he'll feel a little bit better about putting that 30K in the small blind.
yeah, 100%. Aaron, yeah, I already wrote you down. That was a gimme. I already knew that. So you're already on that list.
I bet you were pretty excited to see King 10.
Never any cards you're excited to see. Just be the two jokers.
Dusty here in the hijack with 2 black 10s, 935 in stack.
Yeah, Aaron, you know I got you, dude. You know I got you.
And there's the all-in. Tom Cruise has ace. Oh, Brian has jacks on the button.
Oh, this is going to get interesting.
This is going to be sick. This is going to be sick. You got Cruz over here thinking about it. Brian's practically salivating at any more dead money being put in this pot. It's probably wise if Cruz doesn't do any talking. You definitely want to keep.
If I'm the judge, Cruz from our live stream game last night, he very much is a talker.
Yeah, he didn't want to cross any of those lines, especially when there's 100K on the line, but looks like he didn't do or say anything too out of the realm of not okay, so looks like he's fine. But he is going to go deep in the tank here with ace-10 suited. Like I said, Brian's just like, give me my chance and watch what I do.
Oh, Cruz is going to go ahead and get out of the way.
He covered. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, 6, 9, 8, 9, 3.
Look at Brian. He got that Birdman hand rub going with the Jergens. You see him? Look at that. He's like, yes.
Now, my man doing the Birdman.
He's like,
Yeah.
how much is it?
He's Birdman in the window right now going, yeah.
I mean, this isn't, he doesn't have aces, but this is a pretty decent spot to be in.
Yeah.
You're facing it all in. You're definitely going to think about it for a little bit, but when you get to this level of the final table, there just aren't hands you're going to be willing to fold, and I think this is one of them. Hey, what's up, Sean? One of the best dealers over at Best Bet Orange Park and a better player. Knows how to interact with the players and have a good time. And, oh, Lee has queens.
Oh, my God.
Lee has queens.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, what?
Oh, this is a juicy one.
Everybody stand up.
Yeah, queens, 10s,
Oh,
and jacks.
my God. We have a three. Well, we're going to have a three-way all-in. Oh, my God. He made the call. Everyone stands up out of their seat. They know what time it is. So we have jacks versus 10s versus queens. So who has the lead here? So Dusty cannot be put out of the tournament. Dusty will have some chips left. Lee's tournament life is on the line, and Brian's tournament life is on the line if Dusty hits a 10. I'm going to shut the hell up, Brian. I need you to turn these nice, kind people up. I want to hear what happens here.
110 in the mug, too.
Yeah, we'll give Jacob a moment here to go ahead and get everything situated.
It's a 10 away, you know what I'm saying? You got to go.
How you doing, Jack? Lee, you all in for the main? All in for the main. You guys have side card over here.
All right, you got any jacks in that deck?
That's right, Cruz did have ace-10, by the way.
Lee's going to find a full triple up.
Wow.
Dusty's going to be crippled here. And Brian's going to take that side pot. So Dusty is on fumes. Lee has found a triple up to 1.3 million. And the reaction we get from Lee? Hand me my beer. Hand me my beer. I think I'm doing okay now.
Yep. This is, yeah, Lee's in a pretty good spot now.
That is absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
And to think, Dusty started this final table second in chips. But these are the kind of, what do the players call it? These are the kind of setup hands that you just can't get away from. And I think at one point in this unofficial final table, we're at the final table now. At the unofficial final table, Lee had like 4 bigs left.
Yeah, he did.
He found a double up through Peter with kings. And now he's in a much, much better spot, finding 2 queens and a 3-way all-in with 100K up top. Yeah, you like those spots.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, my favorite team is the Minnesota Vikings, and Kirk Cousins says it best. You like that? I definitely love it.
Raised to 125 from the 3.
Too much action behind me.
I don't think I've ever seen this much action from a final table. In a cash game, sure, but final table of a main event, it's got the blood flowing.
Yeah, and Aaron, I just thought the same thing too. The best hand actually did win that time.
Yeah, it's poker.
At the start, yep.
It's poker, man.
Oh yeah,
it's poker.
Yeah, you know, but you had a feeling like something weird. Oh, now Peter's got jacks.
And he's facing a raise from GT. Oh boy, he might put GT in here. He might. Yeah, he wants to know how much he's playing.
Yep.
He's doing that with all ace kings, ace queens.
And Peter, I believe, is still the current chip leader.
Do I want to flip for my life? Tens was about as good as I could hope for.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. Might have gone down to 9.
No, see, 1 was not supposed to wake up with a hand. That was not the plan.
One part of your game.
I didn't have that in the script.
Anything, all right?
I know the odds were like way in your favor, but it's like, I feel like that's never going to hold.
Yep.
What just called?
Snapped him off with what? GT, what do you have?
Yeah, what does GT have?
And everybody's out of their seats again. What do you have, ace jack?
Ace jack or ace and some type of face card.
I mean,
Ace king.
Is it ace king? Wow.
Oh, left that window there long.
Ace in the window.
Oh, wow, ace in the window.
He's got him covered in diamonds, too. It's over.
Yep, it is
GT is going to find a double up through Peter. GT is rolling.
Wow.
How about those yellow jackets?
There you go, indeed. Ramblin' wreck.
Wakes up
Dead, man.
with ace king under the gun. Jack's in the big blind. Just a second.
You got 5 bags next thing you know you should put. Like there's no way that big stack has got 17 big.
Yeah, and again, guys, again, buckle up. It's going to be a long one. We're officially an hour in the live stream, and we have yet to have a bust out with our final 8.
Oh yeah, nah. Don't get it twisted now. You know, short stack ain't out.
Exactly.
Short stack is not out. Like I said, these players here, these guys here, they have grinded and grinded, and we played, Ryan, we played a long time to get here.
Yeah, we did. We started at noon with the final day. 47 players were in it, and here we are down to our final 8 for the live stream. 9 hours later, we were able to get the live stream up and running with the final table. We got to 8, and here we are an hour in, and yeah, buckle up. It's going to be a long one.
Absolutely. And if you ever want a chance to get here, if you ever want a chance to be amongst the greats, to just even accomplish making a final table, we do run tournaments in this room all day, every day. I believe Friday through Sunday. We do have a tournament list on our website, bestbetjacks.com. You can come and chase some of that tournament glory. I know I will, rather, in the future. Because I can only imagine what it feels like to be here at this table playing for that money that is displayed on your screen. I'm pretty sure we'll have another series soon down the road, and I can't wait to be a part of the next final table.
Just mark those calendars for end of October to middle of November. I'm just saying, just start planning.
Peter here has not been very fortunate at this final table. Official or unofficial, he just has not been running well. As I said, he came into the unofficial final table with a little north of 3 million in chips. And he's found a way to double up, I think, 3 of these players. So Peter's still trying to find himself a hand that he can, well, win. Hey, Payday, what's going on in the chat, man? I know Payday was sweating the final table earlier. I know he's waiting to get on the tournament himself and make a final table. I think that's going to come pretty soon. He plays a lot of tournaments. He does well. And sometimes all it takes is that little push to get to that final table just to win that flip.
Yep. And Skip, yes, this is a final table of our main event.
Dusty's all in.
$1,500 no limit hold'em tournament.
Dusty's all in for 165 with Jack 10 offsuit.
That is indeed.
Peter with ace 7 suited.
Looks like Peter is going to make the call with ace 7 suited.
And GT Jack and Wayne are going to fold here pretty quickly.
Yeah, they'll get out of the way.
Well, what? Wayne is in the big blind. He has 120,000 dead, so wait, not so fast. He actually might come on in here.
Yep. He is going to go ahead and come on in. Yep.
7-5. 7-5 off. Well, I got 120K dead, so I think that's good enough.
Yeah, might as well, right?
I got some action in.
Jack is 6 and a 5 on this flop, so a pair of jacks for Dusty.
Yeah, so he's gonna right now be looking to triple up. So we got a little gutter action along with a 5,
yeah, we got a little bit
and
of a
so
sweat.
does Peter. And that gutter does not get there. Jacks and 6s are gonna be good enough. Dusty's gonna stick around.
Hear a few of Dusty's friends in the back there.
He is alive with 10 bigs. They didn't say anything wrong. Blood still flowing. Chip still in the chair. He's still in the game. I think, Ryan, to date, and I've been a part of the live stream for maybe 3.5 years, going on 4. We have not gotten an elimination yet, man.
We have not.
Those seats are warm.
Very.
We knew it was going to be a good final table. I didn't think it was going to be this good. You guys stay with us. Stay tuned. Let's have some fun. And I'm invested. I don't necessarily have a prediction, but I'm interested to see who takes this down.
I predict Lee's going to win.
I don't know, man. GT Jack is playing real good.
GT Jack has made some moves to get some chips back in front of him for sure.
Yeah, he's playing good and he's running good. And
there's an all-in from Wayne.
Wayne's in for so he's just trying to put Dusty in. He just wants to push Dusty around.
Yep.
And successfully he will do that. He's going to take Dusty's 120K. When you got 600 in stack, that's almost a sixth of your stack. That's big.
Yep. It's being the short stack of this table, you're going to be prone to more bullying. For sure.
Yeah, Skipper, this is the final table. This is definitely the final table. Rocker, how do the satellites work? Do you need to win the satellite to get a spot in the main event? So what happens is, let's say we run a I don't know, $300 satellite into a $900 main event. Depending on the entries, we will divide that up, and we'll get an even amount of tickets, and that remainder will go towards the players that is eliminated outside of those ticket amounts. So if there are 10 tickets given away, that 11th place is going to get that remainder in cash.
All right, so ace-king offsuit. Lee is going to go ahead and raise it up to 125,000. Peter's already folded his hand. Wayne has folded as well.
Dusty's short. Dusty's short. I mean, an ace in a dream. An ace in a dream, you might want to get it in.
It's getting, yeah.
It would be real bad for him to do that up here where we're sitting, but it'll be music to his ears, or Lee's ears, if he hears all in.
Yeah, considering where he's at now too, and how short his stack is. And then, Rocker, there are some special satellites we run as well. Like we had a mega satellite into this main event where there was a 10-seat guarantee into that event as well. I think we ended up on our last satellite that we did on Friday night. I think we granted 20 seats, I want to say, in total for that, from that mega satellite. So yeah, we have plenty of opportunities for people to try to qualify into the main events, plenty of avenues. And it just creates a lot more fun for everyone, to say the least. So it's always a good time for sure.
Hey, Heather, rooting for GT Jack. That's great. It's good to see you in the chat. Hopefully, with that best bet 500 that we're running in the back of the room, hopefully you're still in that tournament and running well.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were definitely pulling for GT Jack.
If you decided to play. I don't know if you did.
Rightfully so too. I saw GT Jack come in the room earlier today. Say, hey man, wish you luck. Maybe it's close before, and it's been fun to see him finally be able to make this final table against some stacked competition. All right, so now Dusty is going to go ahead and ship it all in here with Queen Jack offsuit.
See if I can find my seat one moment.
Uh-oh. So you'll find his seat one moment, does Brian? Nah, not with that hand.
Come on. Let's go.
That's going to be my time.
All right, so we are going to change dealers. We got Kirk now hopping in the box.
Oh, no, you ain't do that right. You ain't do that
Kirk
right.
the cooler.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what he's come to do, man.
You didn't give me a chance to finish.
They got to strap in for this.
It's, you know what? I think we are about due. We got Kirk.
Everyone's still here.
Everyone is still here. We got Kirk the cooler has now hopped into the box. And he's about to say, all right, it's time to get some things going.
There's my fellow coworker, Heidi. Hey, how y'all doing, man? I'm glad to see all my fellow dealers in the chat. I know they always see me walking around and they ask me, what are you doing? This is what I'm doing. Back here running my mouth. So it's good to see my coworker, Heidi, in the chat. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the break room sometime.
Right, exactly. So here we go.
They're wishing Lee good luck. Lee has been, his face has been put in many memes in this building. And I'm talking about Lee in the 1 seat.
Yes.
I know there are 3 Lees at the table. So.
Yes. Lee in the 1 seat, of course. Yeah, of course. We have called him many different things on a lot of the live streams that he plays on. A pretty fun guy to talk to and everything, too.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. They always have PLO cash games upstairs, and they have fun.
All right, so now Dusty is going to go ahead and go all in again.
You're going to see this a lot.
A lot, yep.
Yeah,
it's going to be happening quite a bit. Ooh,
oh, damn,
Jason's
Gina.
got jacks.
Let's stand up. Everybody standing up. I want to stand up.
We may have it here, potentially. Jason
right,
does
so
have
he needs
the
an
lead.
ace. He needs an ace. Oh, damn, he got a gutter. He needs an ace to win. Dead.
Dead.
That's going to do it for Dusty. We have our first elimination at the final table. But be that as it may, Dusty is going to take home $12,742 off of a $1,500 buy-in.
That's not too bad.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't at all.
But there we go. First elimination of the night, Dusty. Still, though, congratulations to him. Outlasted 360.
Oh, damn. Wait.
7 other players.
Wait, was Jason shorter than Dusty? So Jason was shorter than Dusty.
Oh, wait a minute.
So Dusty still has chips.
Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Dusty's still in.
Dusty's not dead.
He's not dead. Not yet. Okay.
All right. So this is the time where if you're Dusty, you're sitting in the chair. The only thought in your mind is chip in a chair.
Yeah.
Chip in a chair.
That's all it is.
Chip in a chair.
Yep. I thought he was out, but nope, not the case.
They were that close in chips.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, he only has 100K. They were that close in chips.
Yep. One big blind. I mean, he is going to go on here. Obviously, really not a choice.
Wow. Brian's on the button with 6s. Oh man, did we just jinx him? Did we jinx Dusty?
Oh,
Come on, Dusty. I need you to win this flip, man.
Yeah. Oh, but leave with King 7. He's going to go ahead and make the call.
Yeah, he's in the big.
Yeah.
He's in the big. He's never folded.
No, not at all.
All right, let's go to a flop. Dusty's tournament life is now 100% on the line. There is an ace on the flop. I hope Dusty has an ace in his hand.
I hope he does too.
4 on the turn.
And Dusty with the mystery hand.
And a deuce.
Yeah, he
on
started getting up
the
this
river.
time, so I think this time.
Oh no, that's Cruz.
All hands up, guys. All hands up.
All hands have to be up. All hands have to be shown.
Yep, okay, so there it is now. Dusty has officially now been eliminated.
King 3.
King 3, yep.
King tray. Pocket 6s are going to take it. So, unfortunately, I was right. Dusty will be taking home $12,742 in 8th place.
Yep. Officially now.
Officially.
Yeah.
I was hoping that it was a misclick that I could apologize for the rest of the stream, and who knows? Dusty comes all the way back and wins the damn thing. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen.
Yep, not the case.
There's one of my other co-workers, Anna Bayona. How are you doing, Anna Banana? Yeah, Lee and Peter made it. They made it. It's no secret that they do play No Limit Hold'em, but they have ran good and have played good enough that they're on the final table. So thanks for stopping by and wishing them good luck. Well, we got our first elimination, Ryan. I don't feel good about it, though.
I don't either.
You know, Dusty, I mean, that just goes to tell you and show you how wild of a roller coaster a final table can be. Dusty came into the final table second in chips. Second. He's the first one out. GG. Yeah, so we're going to take that chair out. Cruz is going to immediately stretch his legs out. He's like, you know what? Hey.
He's getting comfortable already, huh?
He's like, hey, I'm still here. That's all that matters. All right, Brian folds actions to Jason with pocket 4s. And he's going to make it 150 to go.
Sixes. Usually holds up 0%. Overall, sitting there between him and him,
I think GT Jack has a special relationship with 5 deuce. I mean, I guess we'll find out here in a second. Hopefully, with 100K on the line, you don't really worry about any special holding relationships. You play it straight up. So he sure does. What place did John O go out in? So yeah, there were some notable players in the field that didn't quite make it all the way to the final table. John O'Neill was one of them. He was eliminated in 15th place.
place.
15th place.
Seems like you might have delivered.
You gotta do his ask.
535.
535 raise, not all.
So Cruz is actually going to, I don't know what the thought is behind it, but I've been seeing it a lot in some of the tournament final tables, is to raise all in and leave yourself with one chip behind. I don't necessarily know the principle of thought, but I've been seeing it a lot, and Cruz elects to do just that. He's going to make it 535,000. He's not all in. He does have a single 5K chip behind. Hey, there's old Robbie. What's going on? One of my good friends, manager here in the room. Robbie, how you
I
doing?
get to hear the speech.
Listen, hey, if you shove.
I want you to give me the speech before I leave.
Okay, well, if you shove,
Yeah.
I'll fold this 5K.
Okay.
I mean,
All right. That's a good deal.
Jack knows. I mean, if you shove, I'll fold the 5K.
I'm on.
So Cruz gives the best speech he can, but Wayne is not folding 2 4s. For Cruz's tournament life, he's going to need to hit a king or a jack. Clean flop for 4s, clean turn, and a clean river. Cruz is now going to be eliminated in 7th place, taking home $16,273.
I was hoping.
That single 5K chip did go in, and his tournament life
Good run, man. Real good
has now ended. Great run there from him. 7th place is nothing to be too sad about, as he's going to take home a nice chunk of change. Wayne is only going to get richer. He's going to move up north well past 2 million in chips. Not too shabby. So, Ryan, we complained. We hollered. We whined.
5 for 25?
This final table is so strong. Where are the eliminations? And we got 2 back-to-back.
And it's Kirk has came in and done his thing now.
I mean, that's what Kirk does, man.
It is what he does. Is we got 2 eliminations, 6 remain. Whoever is eliminated in 6th place, they are going to be taking home $21,064. Cruz, who finished in 7th, is going to take home $16,273. So
120.
Yes, sir.
Wayne has 2.8 million in stack. Man, as the blinds increase, you're gonna see a whole lot of shoving here. So Shane's gonna shed a little light on this one chip behind thing that we saw from Cruz. Shane says in the YouTube chat, the reason for it is if you leave a chip and after you raise with 1 chip left, the next guy goes all in and another guy calls, the big stack could eliminate the next biggest stack and you ladder. That seems like a pretty specific scenario, but I guess I understand. There's a lot of things that need to happen after you leave that chip behind, but I get it.
see Dickie Malone there in the Facebook chat. Hopefully you're doing well.
Racer numbers, baby. Racer numbers. You better know a Dickie Malone. Good player, great player, even better person. Glad to know him. Good to see him in the chat. That man is no stranger to final tables. He actually made the final table, I believe, or rather ran deep actually in our mystery bounty, but he took home the big prize, and that was pulling the bounty for $50,000. It was our first ever in the building, and I was super excited to be a part of that as well. I think me and Ryan, we did that final table, right?
Yes.
That was a lot of fun.
We did that whole final day. It was a long day, like today, but it's been a fun day.
Yeah, but what the chat doesn't know is that you came in at 10 a.m. Like you've been working tried and true like a champion today.
Ultimate team player.
Oh, Brian's doing a little assessment. Is this right? Does he have 5 high?
60 and an all.
I mean, Brian is in the big blind.
Oh, he put them all in.
He
Lord
did.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
Brian's like, damn.
Yeah, it's just like, damn.
Brian's like, I misclicked.
Yeah, whoops. And all I have is
5 high.
Yeah. I mean, there is some straight draws out there for him, but even then.
So he made it 260, right?
Yeah.
And he's got 5 high. Oh my God! Yeah.
Is this my moment?
Is this my moment?
By all means, Brian, look at the cards as many times as you want.
Yes. Contemplate everything and anything. You would have to go all in to call here. This is your tournament life. And he does go ahead and get out of the way.
I can't beat aces.
There's a lot you can't beat.
There was a lot, yeah, as I said, there was a lot, unfortunately, you were not able to beat there.
Hey, Connie, how you doing? Good luck to everybody. Thank you, Connie. I'm pretty sure they all appreciate it. Connie is also one of my other fellow coworkers who works in the building with me. This woman has dealt more royals than I've ever seen in my life. If you are ever in the building, and if you want a high hand, you find Miss Connie, you sit at her table, and you wait. And I'm pretty sure you'll hit.
Good hand.
So, Brian, they're not too happy about having to give away $260,000 out of his stack at these current blind levels. Definitely was thinking it might have been his moment, but no. Uh-oh, and Lee's reaching for raising chips, and Peter, right behind, is going to look down at 2 snowmen. And he folds.
Is this recorded? I gotta know what he has. It is recorded?
15 minutes later, you see it.
Yeah, she's a high hand queen. And Lee made it 175,000, and I was surprised Peter folded 8s, but looks like this is going to get through. Your Lost Lawn Gnome? Yeah, there are a few of my coworkers that are heading over to St. Augustine. Like I said when we started the stream, I did not get a chance to say bye to everybody. It's been a pleasure working with all of them, and I wish them the best at the new room. I know it's going to be a lot of fun, but yeah, I do have some fellow coworkers that are heading over there. Today's their last day here in the building. I don't think I've ever been dealt to by River Waters, but he sounds good. Ooh, big slick suited. So whether or not we want to critique that fold of pocket ace, I think we clearly know what's going to happen here under the gun with ace king of hearts from Peter Lee. He's going to make it 190,000. The blinds have gone up once again. Ladies and gentlemen, they're playing at 40,000, 80,000 with a big blind ante of 80,000. Once again, those stack numbers are going to start to dwindle. They're going to start to mean not so much. So eventually, we're going to see a lot of all in. I'm all in, and I'm all in.
There are no short. I'm the only short stack at the table.
No, there's no, like, everybody's dug in, man.
Everybody, well, yeah, besides me.
Nobody's playing.
You got to get rid of me, and then it's a battle.
I hate flip and goes. The best bet flip and go. I don't know who it was at the World Series. I forgot now that had that record like 43 flip and go by us. That was me at Orange Park when you guys offered flip and go. I was like, I had like 10 entries.
All right, so here's Brian. Go ahead and shove with ace 8 offsuit, all in.
And then the winner advances into a regular tournament.
Lee with pocket 5s.
Yeah, it's hard to tell something like that. That's why you never. I mean, I don't know. I can't say anything about it. I don't want to put that out there into the atmosphere, but definitely something I was surprised at. I can't say that much, but to determine something like that's a little hard. But Lee here with pocket 5s, doing some inventory. He's got 1.2 million in stack. Did find a triple up with queens against Jackson 10s about 30 minutes ago. Now he's looking over at Brian. He's all in with ace 8. He's got a player behind, and Lee does call. Deanna, a super, super solid final table. One of the better final tables I've been a part of, and I'm super excited to see who wins. Like I said, I'm like a kid in front of this movie screen. You know, I want to see what happens, and we got a 5-card run out coming.
Yep, pocket 5s versus ace 8.
Ooh. Okay. And 5s.
Wow,
Oh.
5s get it done.
All right, so Brian is going to be eliminated in the 6th place. Wow. I swear we held so long with 8, and now they're dropping like flies. But that is what's supposed to happen when those blinds go up. It's time to make a decision. You can't wait.
Take a shower, bro? They all left you.
I took it last week.
So there are, what, 5 players remaining?
Yeah, 5 players are remaining, and the 6, 7, and 8 seats, respectively, have been eliminated. Jason's the only one left on the right side of the table.
Hey, that's how I want it, baby. Me against the world.
Yep.
Just when you think I can't, I can. No, it was not.
No. No.
Definitely a lot of red cards. I thought the same, Kroger, but yeah.
But as mentioned before, Brian going out in 6th place, he is going to be taking home $21,064 for his tournament run. Again, a $1,500 buy-in, walking out with $21,064. Not too shabby.
That's a lot of money, right, Ryan?
That's a good chunk.
Thank you. I think that's a good
It
amount.
pays a bill or two.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's not 100,000, but I'll take it.
It takes care of things.
You know what I'm saying? I'll go down to Ben and Jerry's and get me a double scoop and a waffle cone.
Yeah.
I feel good about my day.
That's an extra game I could buy on Steam. You know.
So Shane makes a good point. For everyone that's watching, the next jump is 9,000 or more. So it's going to get, well, just like Shane said, it's going to get real now.
Yep. Yeah, these price points are going to get higher and higher.
This is where the real money happens. Ooh, Shane giving out the free tips.
Yeah, that's a good answer, Shane. That is a good answer.
They can spread out. Yeah, they can spread out. As long as the space is available on the table, they can spread out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it just so happens that the left side of the table is so congested. I mean, but Jason can go anywhere.
Yeah. I do have a feeling, though, that once we do see once there is another elimination that does take place, they'll probably spread out the table a little bit more. But again, guys, we started this event on Friday, the 19th, with day 1A of our main event, our $1,500 no limit hold'em tournament. by the time day 1B was done with registration, we had 374 total entries in this event, and we are now down to our final final five, of
Shane,
our,
never mind.
of
Hold on.
our final table here. Final five.
Shane, I did see those graphics displayed on the screen following the main event final table, and I was absolutely astounded. Because he is from Norway, and that is absolutely 100% true. So.
And then how about this for GT Jack?
Uh-oh.
Pocket Jacks for GT Jack.
I see what you did there. Oh, nothing.
This is like, it's low-hanging fruit. That was to be expected.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. Look at you.
Yes. Even on a going on 13-hour day, yeah.
I mean, man, I will say you're tried and true, buddy. You are absolutely hanging tough, man. When it comes to being a team player, you can put your backpack on and get in there with the best of them. So, GT Jack is going to scoop that pot. Look at that. Not a single card on the flop, and you made 200K. Blinds are just that high, so. Things are going to start to get real. Chip stacks are going to get effective. I mean, they're deep. They're real deep. How's everybody's weekend going? Everybody's doing okay? Those that are joining us, obviously I love to interact with you guys, but this final table was so much fun, I forgot. How's everybody's poker week and weekend going? Are we up? Are we down? Have we suffered any bad beats? I've seen plenty, and we've seen some on this final table tonight, so you guys check in with us and talk to us for a little bit.
One milli? Raise 1 milli.
Pretty aggressive.
You haven't heard that number on the stage.
He's gonna miss his phone.
You just wanted to be the first to say it.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't heard that whole thing.
You didn't pronounce it right. It should be 1 million. I don't think you wanted any part of that.
Just drink too much beer. Yeah, king, please.
You just gotta put it in the bottle.
Shut the fuck up.
1 order penalty, F-bomb.
Yeah, you can go enjoy his piss now.
You agree.
Oh, yeah, Jonah. Kirk is definitely one of our best dealers in the room for sure. He's made a lot of great moments here on the live stream. We have an all-in from Lee with Ace King. Peter with pocket eights. Mr. the Cooler, yes, 100%. Alex, we capped out at 374 entrants. That's how many we had registered by the time registration was over. So we had 374 entries. We're down to our final 5 here on the table. Little under 500,000. Oh, here we go. Peter makes the call. Hang tight. Ace King versus pocket eights. Oh, King on the flop. It's not looking good for Peter, and just like that, Peter has been eliminated. Peter was the chip leader heading into the final 8 here, and he is now eliminated. He is going to finish in 5th place. Peter will be taking home $27,630 for 5th place.
This is like the biggest pot.
And Lee is going to now have a little over 3.4 million in his chip stack.
All right, we got one big blind. Let's see him jump in. Now,
And we are now down to our final 4. Remember, we were an hour and 10 minutes into the live stream, and we had yet to have an elimination at that time. And in the last 20 minutes, we've now had 4 eliminations. We are down to our final 4 now in this main event.
Raise 160.
Oh boy, I just got back. So yeah, Peter got.
Yep, Peter got. Pocket 8s for Peter.
Wait,
Lee.
wait. Who got him?
Lee did.
Oh, they ain't nothing soft about that.
No, ain't no. Purple Lee, baby.
What did he have?
Purple Lee had ace king. Peter had pocket 8s. Flopped a pair of kings on the flop. Did
Damn.
Lee.
Damn, for all the chips?
All of it. All of it. In fact, since here we are on our final 4, let's go ahead and update you guys with the chip stacks with our final 4 remaining. There's the chip counts there. You see Jason now the smallest stack at the table. Lee, your current chip leader.
Damn. That boy, listen, Kirk, we didn't have an elimination until Kirk stepped in the box.
Kirk said, okay, it's time for me to get to work.
I'm telling you, man, he put his hard hat on and clocked in. This man has been doing some good things. I mean, well, from this side of things, we like the action, the entertainment. For the players, obviously not so good. So we're down to 4.
Pocket 10s versus ace 8.
What's that?
That's a set of 10s for Wayne.
Top set.
Wayne's World, baby.
Hey, Bethany, how you doing? One of my other fellow coworkers. I love y'all. That's a straight. Damn. Damn.
Yeah, wow.
Damn.
That is a straight, not Wayne's World anymore.
How you flop top set?
And then get a straight turned on you.
I'm telling you. For those asking where Charlie fell, give me 1 second, okay? We got a little hand unfolding here, and I'll definitely make sure to answer that here in a second. So
see, here it is. Kirk's doing his thing again.
How does Kirk do it? And he paired the board on the river.
Oh, my God. Kirk, you madman.
So Jason, flush draw breaks out. He's got a 10 high straight. He loses to Jack 8 in all boats. But as it stands right now, he has a pretty strong hand. And Wayne sneakily checks top boat right on over to Jason. Oh, Jason.
He doesn't know what's coming.
Whatever he puts, just, he might as well slide it all the way over into Wayne's stack.
Call.
Show me.
He just called?
He did.
What did he think he was up against? Now listen, I'm not a tournament guy. I don't have too much of an opinion when it comes to tournament poker at this level, but isn't he supposed to raise there on the river? What could he possibly be up against that's better? Am I wrong?
Gross.
I gotta be wrong, right? I think you gotta raise that up.
Oh, y'all, that's gonna be my time. Thank you guys.
Isn't that what the book say, Johnny? That's what I thought.
Give yourself a chance for a good shot.
Either way, I guess, I mean, I don't think Wayne is trying to let anybody off the hook. You hear me? We're playing for $100,000. I punish you. But I can't understand how he doesn't raise there on the river with top full house. Maybe the cards got messed up. Maybe I looked at something wrong.
Maybe the readers, yeah.
Very long way to move me off the hand.
All right, I'm going to go figure that out.
Yeah, we'll see what happened with that one.
Fire out of it. Should have known he had a good hand.
Hey, kick this guy out.
Yeah, we're going to find out exactly what happened on that hand. Not sure if the card readers read something wrong or whatever the case may be. Adonis is trying to find that information out.
Alrighty. All right.
But yeah, Jason did take that down. Yeah, and I think Adonis is trying to find out what happened. We think that maybe the card readers maybe misread a card or something like that. We're trying to find out. Yeah, well, again, guys, we're finding out that information.
You're welcome. Oh, you're not talking to me.
I appreciate you too. But Arlie makes me appreciate you at the end when I'm cashing out.
Okay, so we did figure it out, guys. Yes, it was a card error, a reader-ish error. Readers had Wayne's hand wrong. Wayne actually had 10-9, so he had 2 pair against Jason straight. So that's what ended up happening on that last hand. He did not have pocket tens. He had 10-9. So it was 2 pair for Wayne, straight for Jason. That's why Jason did take down that best hand. So again, guys, apologies for that. That is what happened, though. The card reader did misread Wayne's hand. So that's what happened.
Scott, you said imagine the card reader is right and Wayne misread his own hand. That has happened before. Only because, I mean, it's technology. Sometimes it can be a little faulty. Sometimes it can have a hiccup. But in one case, we did have a live stream where I ran outside. I'm like, there's no way this could be right. And the table's laughing at the player because he misread his own hand. So in this case, that didn't happen. It was just the card reader.
Yeah, just unfortunately, technology, it can be great, but it can also mess up at times. And unfortunately, in that case, that is what happened. So I do apologize about that, guys. But yeah, sometimes our card readers may double read something or just, read something out of the blue. Unfortunately, that's just what happens with technology at times. So, but that is what happened. Again, we wanted to make sure that we had the correct information to be able to relay back to you guys with things like that when it happens.
So we have 4 remaining. We got that rail out there still. I think Dusty's rail is still hanging out, discussing. Apparently poker players also like to watch film, how professional players in sports like to watch film on themselves. They like to go through hand histories and figure out how they can play better. So maybe that's what they're doing.
Well, how many times have we?
I think they said it was
it's we talk about it before all the time with people that play on our live stream and everything, stuff like that. How many people go back? How many times people go back and rewatch live stream and kind of get some footage on them and everything, and see what they do to get better.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so what's the next payout for 4th? What are we looking at? What kind of money are we looking at?
4th place money. And again, everyone is gunning for this 1st place prize of $101,146. But 4th place, still a pretty good chunk of change. This is still someone's yearly salary. $36,724 for fourth place.
Here we go. Raise to 175.
You said you do every day. You watch film. Yeah, I mean I think that's the only way to get better, right?
Shane, I imagine you have like 8 different monitors of like just all kinds of different poker streams where you're watching things. Maybe some aviation stuff on the side here and there too, but I would assume you got a bunch of film.
Wow, Lee has 3 million in chips. I mean, obviously
yeah,
blinds are big, so it doesn't necessarily mean as much as it would have at the beginning of the stream, but still to have 3 million in chips and come back from having 4 big blinds would seem impossible, but he's done it, and he made it 175,000 with ace-5, GT Jack call with king queen, and Jason's in with pocket 4s. We got 4 players remaining in this $1,500 no limit hold'em main event final table, and 3 of them are in this current hand right now.
8-9 deuce on this flop, so Jason still in the lead. Makes sense, Shane. 100% makes sense.
Wow, GT's really going for it here.
Yeah, I think
he's really going for it.
Yeah, GT's definitely trying to make some moves to get some chips in front of him.
It helps that he has a lot of chips, and it helps that they're four-handed, you know? Like Shane mentioned, the next pay jump is $9,000, you know? So you definitely want to try to slide in and stay alive as long as possible. This is where the real money's being made.
I feel like we may see GT get a little aggressive maybe in some spots here.
Yeah. Because I don't know, like that's the psychological game that is poker, you know? You would think, well, he would never do this in the spot, right? And then boom, he pops up and does that.
Yep. And again, Jason is the current short stack at the table now too. All right, heads up, Jason and Lee, a deuce 4-7 on this flop. Wow, Lee has a straight draw with this flop. Again, guys, whoever does bust out at fourth place, they are going to be taking home $36,724. So we are down to our final 4 now. Lee is your current chip stack leader. Now Lee has pocket 8s. So raise of 250,000 from Lee. So Jason now is going to wake up to pocket jacks.
Four-handed pocket jacks is insane. It's nuts. It's damn near crazy. But as you can see, it's possible. So, hey, Shauna Banana. Shauna, one of our other coworkers that's heading over to St. Augustine.
Yep. Shauna definitely heading over to St. Augustine, which again, we did break that news earlier this weekend that the new location, the St. Augustine room, will be opening on Thursday, August 25th.
Looks like it should be a full fold. Jason should go ahead and get this through.
Yep, looks like it is. Jason will go ahead and collect here. Pocket jacks will work out for him.
What did it sound like the Titanic before it went down? It's been an honor and a pleasure. For sure, Shauna. It has been amazing. Can't wait to come visit you.
Nah, I got Celine Dion stuck on my head.
Got a raise from Lee to 175,000. And he's going to go ahead and take it down. For those who said when we started the stream that Lee was going to win, well, Lee is the chip leader currently.
Yeah.
So he is in a pretty good spot.
Lee is definitely tearing it up. He's made some big moves. And that is why he is the chip leader at the table. All right, Wayne's going to have pocket sevens here.
Raised to 180.
Jason, Jack, 10 in the muck.
6-2's got to go in the muck, too.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Blinds are about to be 50K, 100K. God.
We got one here, pocket jacks for Lee, Jack 10 for Jason.
Let's make sure this graphic is right.
Yeah, let's make sure it's right this time. Lee will shove all in.
All out.
All out. And Jason out as well. Lee's going to go ahead and take this one down.
Jake, so that was your son? Yeah. That's the one you talk all the smack about?
All right, let's get back into the action. There's Jason in the under the gun position with queen 8 off. Lee with ace 2 suited. An ace 4-handed. Strong. Very strong.
No family or friends on the motor.
Teach him lessons.
The witching hour is approaching. It's time. It is time. Both are going to fold. Jason's going to chip up.
And Jason staying alive right now.
He's going to add 200K to a stack.
Raise to 175.
Wow. Kings four-handed for Lee. Wow.
So you're the chip leader, and you are getting premium hands to bully the table with.
I think the only part about that makes it perfect is if he gets action. I mean, this is just insult. And he does
You were
get action.
saying from Queen 10 and Jason in the big blind. A pair of 10s and a mono board and a flush draw for Jason.
Yeah, queen high flush draw and top pair. So I think all the chips are just going to go in here.
About 1 mil.
It's already 470 in the middle.
1 mil.
There's the all in.
Yep, he is going to go ahead and shove.
Top pair and a queen high flush draw for all the chips.
Just have so much going for you on this flop here, but again, you're going to have to go all in. This is your tournament life. He is going to make the call.
All right, well, he needs to find a 10, a queen, or a diamond. Calculate the outs. Those are his odds. Let's go to a turn in river.
Jack on the turn. Jack on the river. 2 blanks for Jason. Jason has been eliminated.
That's it. How much is he taking home, Ryan?
With that elimination, Jason is finishing in 4th place. He has taken home $36,724. But that is the end of Jason's tournament run.
One tasty big blind.
Wow. And then there were 3. And then there were 3. Lee had 4 bigs. You hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
He's still in.
He's still in and is the chip leader.
And he's getting purple. I think it's just water. I hope it's just water.
It's good.
9 of diamonds on the river. Lee's hand is good here. GT Jack had an open ender and could not get there. Wheel draw doesn't get there.
Nice hand. Oh, that was good.
Good, good. Alright guys, it's going to be final hand at this level. Next stand we're going to go 50, 100, 100. Huh? After 50, 100, 100.
We've been playing like 2 hours.
We'll go to the bathroom.
Somebody break. I joined a lot of
They skipped the break because we had dinner break, and then they skipped the official break. That's just too long.
Yeah, because it's what? Going to be 11? That's
4 levels.
2 hours. It's about 2 hours to play. It's up to you guys. I can get Johnny if you guys want it to take like a 5 minute.
5 minutes and then play it out.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
I just gotta go.
It looks like they want to try to take a nice small break. I mean, to be fair, they've been playing since noon, nonstop. I believe they might have taken a small dinner break when they got to the final table. So
Yeah,
See me squirming.
and it seems like as well that, like, you know, obviously they're gearing up for the long run. I mean, there's $101,146 up for grabs up top. So
But is good. Alright guys, we got 50, 100, 100.
Get too old to stay up this late.
and the blinds now are going up. 50,000, 100,000 with a 100,000 big blind ante.
He's paying out. He's paying out for somebody you know, so it's your fault.
Yeah,
Dang it.
Yeah, how do you have pizza one-handed? What is that? Don't say it like that.
Yeah.
Let's raise it up to 225 from the 1. From 3. All in? Yeah. Push it down. You need 100.
Oh shit, that much?
Man.
I think you can afford it.
Lord.
Yeah.
always the rich people trying to avoid taxes.
I guess Lee didn't realize that blinds are 50K, 100K, so he has 200K dead before cards dealt, and he was a little hesitant there. Once he realized that the blinds were that high, he's like, okay.
Yeah, he's like, oh, wait a minute, what?
Hey, what's up, Alan? Good dealer, good guy, too. I can't speak highly enough about people I've worked with, people I currently work with. They're good people. Any opportunity I have to brag about them or speak nice about them,
Can I ask you a question for
I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to, man.
40?
That's the way it is.
40 and you're the youngest guy at the table.
Damn.
You're the young buck, man. That's your size.
All those damn young GTO wizards.
Yeah, I don't know
Damn,
about
dude.
GTO face.
No
That
wonder
was
you
the
get,
4 young kids. I'm
no
old,
wonder,
man.
no wonder you can stay up till 12:30. Well, I feel good for all this. I guess we showed them.
It's past my bedtime.
They have a question to ask.
Sorry? So they want to know if they can take like a 5-10 minute break.
Finish out.
And
Because
then,
we skipped the official break because it was right after dinner.
Yeah, please. I gotta go smoke a cigarette.
So it looks like Johnny has granted their request. So maybe after this hand,
After this hand, right?
they are going to be taking a small break, about 5-10 minutes.
Finish this, no.
So we'll be taking that break with them here.
but again, we good.
And with them taking this break, let's go ahead and show you these chip stacks with the 3 players remaining here. And it's Purple Lee up over 5 million
This guy had pockets.
in his
That guy
chip
had
stack.
pocket tens against Jason.
21 big blinds for Wayne, 18 big blinds for GT Jack. And once again, the payouts, this is what they are playing for.
I'm sorry, I don't speak to losers.
Those are the top 3 payouts remaining.
I guess.
And yeah, that's the way we are at with this. So we're going to go ahead and step aside. We'll take a break. We'll come back in about 10 minutes here, guys. Hang tight. Be right back.
You get paid.
All right, guys, we are back at it now. The action has just picked back up. We are back in it. Again, 3 players now remain. Lee is your chip leader now. GT Jack is still in it as well as Wayne. We started our live stream at 9 o'clock with 8 players remaining.
He listened, but he looked confused.
And now we are down to our final 3 here.
He likes trying to get away with not posting the ball.
Again, first place, 1,100, or excuse me, yeah, 101,000. I'll get it right. $101,146 up for grabs for first place in this event. Prize pool was just a little under 500,000, and we are now down to our final 3 here in this game. I am Ryan, also known as Country. Adonis will be back in momentarily. Warblade, this is not a cash game. This is final table action. Again, this is our final table for the main event. It does say that in the Twitch title, so I apologize if you missed that. But yeah. Final table action. 9 on the turn. And Lee is going to go ahead and have the best hand here with the pair of 8s. And Lee just continues to add to his chip stack as he is the current chip leader. Before they did take their small break here to kind of rest up and get ready for the long run, Lee did have over 5 million in his chip stack now. You see Wayne with Jack 9. Lee's 8-7 will be in the muck. GT Jack, Queen 5 suited for him. All right, so here are heads up. Pair of jacks for Wayne on the flop.
275.
Easy game for Wayne. He's going to go ahead and take it down. Then now GT Jack in a little bit of danger here. He is the short stack at the table with a little over 1 million in his chip stacks.
Raise 2.
King Jack suited for GT Jack. Lee with Queen Jack offsuit.
All in the nuts.
And there is the all in from GT Jack. Fold from Wayne. So now Lee takes a drink of the beer.
1 million.
Kirk getting everything situated.
190. 1,090,000.
You see Lee's chip count a little over 5.5 million, but he is going to go ahead and fold and let GT Jack go ahead and collect there. Okay, guys, for our main event, we had 374 entrants in our main event. We're down to our final 3 now. We had 47 players make the final day. All 47 players were in the money as well. The min cash was $2,671. But everyone here at this table, our final 3, is trying to collect that $101,146 cash prize up top. And GT Jack going to go ahead and go all in again here with Ace 5 offsuit. Wayne with Ace 4 also going to go all in. Lee is going to go ahead and get out of the way, and Jack and Wayne are going to battle it out. Ace 4 versus Ace 5. Six on the turn. And we are chopping.
Terrible. You would have had the trophy if you called.
Terrible plan.
Trophy.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, wow. If Lee decided to play that, Lee actually would have taken that down and ended the tournament.
Almost did, too.
I think Lee had a king in his hand.
Terrible play on that.
Without knowing what the run out is.
But it's instead of a chopped pot, we'll continue playing here three-handed with our final 3 from the main event.
240 raise. Hold it up.
I think Lee's is kind of coasting right now. I think he's just letting GT Jack and Wayne battle it out here. Yeah, Lee had King Jack. I thought I saw he had a king in his hand.
Take the high road this time. I think you got away with one there. My instinct's telling me, yeah, you got away with
It's
one.
three-handed. I think we're all getting away with one.
It is that indeed.
Oh, I don't pick 3 cards, although sometimes I feel like I need it.
Here we go. This is when it starts.
200 raise.
So Lee here with King 9 does raise it up to 200,000.
Giving you a chance to get in.
Queen
Chief.
10 and Queen Deuce. GT Jack does make the call. A pair of 9s on this flop for Lee.
All in the notes.
GT Jack, though, does have a straight draw.
I got 2 overs.
I guess Lee made the call here, so 4 on the turn. And King 9 is going to get it done for Lee.
Good luck, Lee.
GT Jack's tournament run is over. He has been eliminated.
Alright guys, here's the situation.
However,
guys.
GT
We're gonna
Jack
move,
did
Lee will be 3 seed.
claim 3rd place money, $49,446
I still, yeah, I would have.
for GT Jack.
What would I finish second, whatnot?
Yeah.
Still a very solid performance, a solid run for him.
Yeah.
And just like that, we are down to our final 2. And now you see the main event trophy there on the table. That's what Lee and Wayne are playing for, as well as that $101,146 cash prize, first place.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, coming in.
The runner-up for this event is going to finish and claim $67,431 for second.
You'll be small blind, Lee will be big blind, I think.
We are now heads up with our final table here.
What's up?
Because clocks are still down.
All right, so I think before they do resume play, they are going to go ahead and take a picture here with the being heads up. So Lee and Wayne are going to go ahead and get a little closer. I like it. The UFC weigh-in pose there with Lee and Wayne. But they are taking the pictures there. Lee and Wayne, our final two of the main event. Mark, the buy-in for this main event was $1,500. It was a $1,500 buy-in. We also did run satellites for people to qualify for the main event that way. But we had 374 total entries. Just a little under $500,000 for our prize pool. And again, first place is going to be taking home $101,146 as we are now heads up. Lee and Wayne. Lee with almost $7 million now in his chip stack. Wayne, I believe, a shade under $3 million in his chip stack. Yeah, so Wayne, hoping to make a good run here, does have his work cut out for him, though.
Yeah, and it looks like they're playing for a ton of chips and a ton of paper, a ton of monies.
And that nice trophy.
Oh, the trophy's coming to the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The trophy is there. Again, we are heads up now. 10-8 suited versus
Oh, he's going to make it
suited.
300,000 with ace-5 of clubs.
Lee
Lee
does make a
calls
call.
quick.
Snap call.
Queen Jack 8.
So a pair of 8s for Lee.
375.
375.
So Lee with a pair of 8s, but he also does have a straight draw. Call has been made.
Turn a 9.
I think that completes the straight for Lee.
It sure does.
8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, yep.
Yes, it does, Ryan.
400.
Yep, and there's the bet, 400,000. And Wayne cannot call.
No. Hey,
GT,
yeah.
deep run, man. Deep run. I'm glad to see you make such a deep run and run well for as long as you could have.
Yep.
And definitely a great finish. I don't know who was on the rail there rooting for you, but I saw that GT windbreaker. So whoever she was, definitely a great support system there for you the whole time. Wonderful run, man. I know I'll see you in future tournaments and hopefully future final tables. Have a great night, buddy.
Absolutely, yes. Safe travels back, GT Jack. And I know what I saw you come in the room earlier this morning. I said I was hoping you'd get to the final table when you did, man. So congrats on third place. Obviously, I know you wanted that first place money, but still, great run to finish in third. Solid stuff, man. Safe travels back home, and we'll see you at the next one, hopefully. Things are getting tougher for Wayne now as Lee has almost $8 million in front of him now as far as his chip count. And, Wayne's stack is getting shorter and shorter. All right, so Wayne's going to go ahead and go all in, and Lee does fold. So Wayne will get a little bit back in front of him here, but again, Wayne has his work cut out for him. Scott, probably a lame question, but what was the starting chip stack? Oh, geez, what was the average chip stack at the beginning? Oh, I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, starting chip stack. It was actually 25K. Yeah, 25,000 was the starting chip stack. Yep.
Yeah, man, GT Jack definitely held his own in that final table. He did very good. Yeah.
M-Craze, we had
oh my God.
374 entries, but here we go. Jack 6 versus Queen 6. Yeah, 25,000 was the starting chip stack. Pair of trays at a 9. This flop.
Undo.
Shane, I did not expect to read that comment from you.
I know, right? That's what I just saw. So, just a nice, cool heads-up match for, what, 34, 35K? First place is 100K, I think. Second is, like, 60-something? So they're playing a 35K heads-up match and a trophy.
Yeah,
Wayne here with King, Queen of clubs.
Okay, wait a minute here.
Might be trying to bait Lee a little bit. Might want to limp and then let Lee jam it in and snap him off. Let's see if he'll do that.
To answer your question, though, Adonis, second place, 67.
Yep, there's the all-in. He snapped him off.
Okay, this could be
King,
it.
Queen versus Jack 10 offsuit. If Wayne loses this hand, this tournament is over. A king in the window, ooh, but a double gutter for Lee that he hits on the turn, and no diamonds is going to seal his fate.
Wow, just like that.
Wayne needed a king or a queen, and Lee is your tournament champion. He turns a straight and is going to take Wayne out, and that's it.
Wait a minute. Actually, no. Wayne had to.
No. There is no 10 on the board.
Oh, okay. All right.
There is no 10 on that board.
Oh,
there were two jacks
so
on the board.
Misread on the board. Okay.
Yeah, there were two jacks on the board.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's it. There is no chop. Lee has a straight. Wayne had king, queen. There is no 10. There is only one straight, and that straight belongs to Lee. That is a GG indeed. Wayne is going to finish in second place, and Lee is our Summer Heater $1,500 No Limit Hold'em Tournament champion. This has been a fun final table. What started out as a slow final table, we thought we'd be here for a while, has rather ended quickly. Congratulations to Lee. Congratulations to all players that were in the tournament. An omega thank you to the staff for running the tournament these past few days. Everything has ran so smoothly. We look forward to you at the new location on Thursday and for our meetup game the following day in this building at noon. I love you all very much. For me and Ryan, we'll catch you guys next week. Good night.